Hello, kids on the ridge. Happy Thursday. And if you hear the train going in the background, just ignore that too. Yesterday was like banging, today it's a train. Friday, I don't know what it could be, but it might be something. Hey, I'm excited to finish up the story of Joseph with you today. And we're going to find out how God fulfilled the culmination of all the promises that he gave him. You see, Joseph and his family, they're in a bit of trouble. They needed a place to live, and where they were at, there's that train. Where they were at, the famine was destroying everything. So what were they going to do? Well, we're going to find out today and see what happens with Joseph and his family.
The Faithful Hall of Fame, Joseph. This is Joseph, who's the son of Israel and Rachel. Joseph was the most loved of all his brothers, so his brothers hated him. After being sold into slavery and put in jail, Joseph found favor with the Pharaoh and ruled over all of Egypt. He helped Egypt thrive during 7 years of abundance, and then he was prepared for 7 years of famine because God had helped Joseph to understand the Pharaoh's dreams about what would happen to Egypt. Now, during this time, Joseph's brothers came to seek his help, and after testing them, Joseph told them who he was, and he forgave his brothers for all the trouble they had put him through. But Joseph had not seen his father for many years. So he sent for Israel and his brothers' families. Together they all traveled to the land of Egypt, where Joseph would provide for them in the famine. Pharaoh allowed Joseph and all his brothers to settle in one of the best parts of Egypt. And finally, Joseph was reunited with his father. Joseph lived 110 years and saw 3 generations of his family flourish in the land. Before Joseph died, he told his brothers of the future of Egypt. He told them of the exodus that would take place, meaning that they would all return to the promised land of their father Israel, his father Isaac, and his father Abraham. He made his brothers promise that when they left the land of Egypt, they would take his bones with them and bury them in the promised land. Joseph always lived with hope that God would deliver him and his people. Though many people meant to show him harm throughout his life, God meant it all for good, so that many people should live because of his faith.